Good morning, my youth. I hope you guys had a fun and safe weekend. I hope all of you guys that walked into the weekend walked out of the weekend breathing and safe health. Good health, safe, and the way you went in, you came out. Because there's a lot of stuff going on in this world, and sometimes it it could be things that guilty by association, or hanging around the wrong crowds and bad things come to happen, or trying to be accepted, so you find yourself doing things and you find yourself in sticky situations, whether it's jail or in a grave. So I want to speak to you about wanting to be accepted, because when I was younger, I always wanted to be accepted. I always wanted to be accepted, and when that happened, we tend to lose ourselves. We tend to head down a road, down a path we never was meant to even walk down or even know about, and so we end up out of our lane, and every bump, every roadblock, like all these potholes, and I'm using that as an analogy, because if you put yourself in certain situations, whatever that situation is, like the things that brings that, the consequences, certain consequences, forth, then that's what we encounter. Same thing, like, to be more clearer, if you out in these streets hustling, we already know what comes with that. There's a potential that you can get robbed. There's a potential you can get shot. There's a potential you can go to jail. There's a potential you can end up dead. So this comes with the territory. So when we start going down a path in a lane that we're not supposed to be in, whatever consequence comes with that, then that's what we're going to face. And we never was meant to even go down that path, but because we wanted to be accepted by the cool cats, or the ones that's out there getting money, or the ones that seem like they have their lives all together, like we'll find ourselves wanting to be a part of that, but the exterior isn't always what it seems, and that's what we are attracted to. So we feel like we have to go the extra mile to be noticed. We feel like we have to do extra things to be accepted. We feel like we have to go above and beyond. Let me tell you, like, if someone don't accept you for who you are, if individuals don't accept you for who you are, then cool, that's good for you, because obviously that's not the crowd for you. You always want to be in an environment, you always want to be around people that's going to help you, that's going to lift you up, that's going to pour into you, that's going to lift you up, in a way where you feel like, okay, not only I have a backbone, I have a support system, and I have some type of guidance, and I'm speaking all positivity. I don't care about the negativity, because that's what keeps us trapped. That's what keeps us lost. That's what keeps us going down all these bumpy roads, this bad life that we often live, because it's a choice that we made because of the people that we wanted to be accepted by. And a lot of times, like, they don't even want nothing in life. They don't even, where they are, they cool and comfortable with. Like, you don't need to be in that circle. We don't need to be in that circle. Not saying that we are better than them, because we are not at all. We are all created equal. It's just that I don't want to stay here my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole world out there, and I'm just stuck with seeing my hood. You know what I'm saying? I'm just stuck with seeing my city. I haven't even been out my city. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not living. Don't become trapped by what others choose to allow themselves to be comfortable with, and because you want to be a part of them or be a part of that because they so cool, like they kicking it, stay high, stay on that drink and all that. Like, man, that's a dead end road. I'm telling you. Like, I did that growing up. Now I'm a truck driver. Not saying there's anything wrong with that, because it's not, you know, but what's the end goal? Is it just to kick it all the time? Is it just to hang around with, you know, like, you know, in the hood, in the clubs and all that all the time? Is that what you're settling for in life? Won't you go and travel and like see different beaches, like see different mountains, you know, go be a part of different experiences in life. You know what I'm saying? Right now is the groundwork for your future. Start building on that now. You know, like, and while you're doing that, every single day, work on your identity, and that's in Christ. All right. Because if you work on your identity, you don't have to worry about trying to be accepted. People will accept you. People will be drawn to you because there's something special about you. You know what I'm saying? Like your character, you know, like the way you carry yourself, the way you love, like you have to accept yourself first. And a lot of us struggle with low self-esteem. So because we struggle with low self-esteem, we feel like that we're not worthy. We feel like we're not good enough. So we feel like we have to go the extra mile just so we can be seen, just so we can, you know, be liked, just so we can feel like, you know, comfortable in our own skin by the people that we surround ourselves with. That's not where it's at. That's a dead end road. Because when you become 40 years old, when there's no one around, then what? You're stuck with those same issues, even more now, because you're no longer a child now. You're no longer a teenager. You're no longer in your 20s. You are 40 years old. And it's like now you really going through it, because not only you don't know who you are, but you're stuck. Not only you're stuck, you're lost. So it's like, I mean, I'm 40 years old. I mean, like my whole life has been this type of way. So there's no changing for my future. That I don't have a future. So then you just start just living life for, you know, what it is. And that's not fair to you. You know, that's not fair to the others around you. That's looking up to you. That's dependent on you. That's looking at you as an example. That's not fair. That's not fair to them. That's not fair to you. So I want to tell you, like, you don't, if they don't accept you, you don't belong there. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of the last videos I told you to become who you were created to be. Like that, in order for you to become who you were created to be, you have to have your identity intact. Even if you don't know, because it's a daily process. Like, I mean, like, you know, you can go 40 years still learning more about yourself, you know, but as long as you're trying, as long as you're growing, as long as you continue to develop, then that's good. That's good. But don't become stuck and lost because your whole life you was around people that really didn't accept you for who you are. They only accepted you because they knew they can benefit off you, because they knew, you know, like whenever you came around, you know, it's Comedy Central, because you can offer them something, basically, so they can benefit off of it, off you, whatever that is and whatever that looks like. So forget that. Like grow and develop your relationship with Christ, and you will begin to learn your identity in Christ. And once you do that, man, just keep living, just keep growing, keep growing. And, you know, and God will send people your way that's going to help you along the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to accept you before you even get a chance to accept them, because Christ sent them. All right. So embrace who you are. Embrace who you are. Accept you for you. And you don't have to be accepted. Christ accepted you. All right. You are qualified as who you are. All right. I love you. Have a great day.